Greetings, beautiful beings. Welcome back to Moon Medicine Yoga. It's me, Allison. On this channel, we come together to honor the wisdom of the natural world and the cycles of the moon with slow flow yoga. Today, we gather under the light of the full pink moon, also known by the Anishinaabe people as the sucker moon for the migration of fish, or by the Haudenosaunee as the blossom moon for the abundance of spring flowers. April's full moon shines down on a landscape bursting back to life with color. The full pink moon is named for the wild ground phlox. One of the first wildflowers to bloom, phlox blankets the ground in vibrant pink blossoms. Along with phlox, other pink flowers flourish under this moon. Saucer magnolias, weeping cherry trees, lilacs, and crabapples join in floral chorus for the season of renewal. These flowers remind us of the resilience and abundance of nature, immersing us in reverence, beauty, and romance. In the astrological sign of Libra, we are called to find balance, to seek out beauty and harmony in all that we do. As we honor the return of spring under the first full moon of the season, let the fulfilled promise of these flowers inspire us with a love and respect for our planet. May we remember the beauty of reciprocity and live in a good way with all our relations. Once again, welcome. If this is your first time here, please introduce yourself in the comments. A beautiful community awaits you. And if you enjoy this class, subscribe and join us for more yoga with the moon and the seasons. Now let's get into something comfortable. We'll begin right after this. Let's get started on the back today with the knees bent and the feet flat on the floor. Taking a moment to ground during this airy full moon. Be mindful of your breath and start to balance your inhales and exhales. Heel toe the feet as wide as the mat and bring your knees together. Libra rules the low back and the kidneys, so send your breath deep into the belly and feel it expanding across the sacrum. If you like, you can rest one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart as you deepen the breath. On your inhale, send the arms overhead, relaxing the elbows out to the sides, and heel toe your feet about hip distance. Draw the knees into the chest and hold onto your shins, rocking gently side to side, massaging the low back. And interlacing hands in front of the right shin, extend your left leg. Flex the feet, and as you exhale, squeeze the right knee in towards your chest. Feel your low back grounding, and breathe. On the inhale, move your hands to interlace behind the thigh and press your heel to the sky for a little hamstring stretch. If this is a lot, the knee can be bent any amount, but if you'd like more sensation, you can walk the hands up to the calf muscle or even wrap the right peace fingers around the right big toe Just make sure both shoulder blades are grounded on the mat. Let's stoke the inner fire. We're going to exhale, lift the shoulder blades off the mat, reaching the arms forward. If you can, float the left leg, and then start to scissor kick your legs. Transitioning with the exhale, feeling that low back grounding down. Just a few rounds of this, building strength, building heat. Keep lifting through your heart. The next time the right leg is in the air, let's rewind. Inhale back to your hamstring stretch. Exhale to bend the knee, interlacing in front of the shin. When you're ready, switch the legs, bringing your left knee in, extending your right leg. Flex the feet. Feel that gentle compression on your low belly. On your inhale, extend the left leg for the hamstring stretch. Try to do what you did on the first side. Breathing into that sensation in the back of the leg. On your exhale, peel the shoulder blades off the mat, lifting your heart. Reach your arms forward and float your extended leg. You can stay here or scissor kick the legs, using the power of your out breath each time you switch. You can pick up the pace for this round if you like. Just move with control and intention. Next time the left leg lifts, interlace back to the hamstring stretch. Exhale, bend the knee, holding the front of the shin. And then we'll drop both knees into the chest for full Apanasana. Set the feet down, bringing the soles of the feet together and opening the knees wide. Inhale, goalpost the arms, enjoying that stretch through the heart and shoulders. On the inhale, lift your head, look to the right, and set your head back down, breathing into the neck. Inhale to switch, lifting your head, look left, and set the head back down. Inhale back to center, knees together, and holding onto the backs of your thighs. You can rock and roll to tabletop, but if this doesn't feel good, you can just roll to one side and meet me on all fours. Hips drop to the heels for child's pose. Inhale, lift your head, walking your hands to the right, just enough to feel a stretch in your left side. As you exhale, relax your head back down and breathe. Inhale, lift your head, walking your hands left. Keep the arms parallel. Exhale to relax in. Inhale, walk the hands back to center, pulling up to tabletop, preparing for cat-cow. On your inhale, drop the belly, look forward, open your heart through the arms. Exhale, round the spine, looking back between the legs. Flow with your breath, undulating the spine, in sync with your breath. On your next inhale, level spine, tabletop. Step the right foot back with the toes tucked, and then flatten that foot like you're in Warrior Two. For modified side plank, kickstand the left leg off to the side and reach your top arm to the sky. On your inhale, rise up to a T for gate pose. Right hand to your leg, left arm reaches up and over. Exhale, left hand to the earth for side plank, reaching the other arm over your ear. Now just move with your breath. This is a rainbow flow. Just trace that rainbow with your arms, moving steady and controlled. On your exhale, cartwheel the hands to the earth. For three-legged dog, left leg is going to lift up and back. You can bend the knee and fan the hip open. Beautiful. Then looking forward, step that left foot between the hands. Take a deep breath in, holding this runner's lunge. Then exhale, step that back foot forward to the outside of your front foot. So you'll be standing in a sort of cross-legged forward bend with the left shin in front. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold in. Let your head dangle. Relax any tension in your face. And just breathe. If you want a little more, you can walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Great stretch for the IT band, the hip, also the low back. Coming back to center, inhale, lift halfway, bringing your hands to your hips, rise up to standing. Keep your legs crossed and inhale the arms overhead, grabbing your right wrist with your left fingers. Inhale, get long. Exhale, side bend to the left, and as you do, step the right foot back and over to the left side of your mat. Sort of like a curtsy stepped side bend, and both feet are grounded on the mat. As you exhale, release back to mountain pose, arms by your sides. Deep breath in as you reach up, cleansing breath out as you fold down. Inhaling, lift halfway. As you exhale, step back to plank pose. You can stay here, flush through the vinyasa, or hinge back to down dog, your choice. Exhale to child's pose with the arms extended forward. Bring the palms together and bend the elbows, bringing the thumbs to the back of your neck. Walk your elbows in a bit closer to one another and maybe an inch forward. Let's get a little open-hearted stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale to tabletop. Stepping your left foot back. Ground that foot like you're in warrior two. Inhale your left arm to sky as you kickstand the right foot off the side of your mat. Gather the belly in. And on the inhale, rise up to a T, making your way to gate pose. Exhale, trace the rainbow back to your modified side plank, reaching overhead. And nice and slow, deep and balanced breath. Last time to gate pose. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to three-legged dog, sending your right leg up and back. Bend the knee and fan the hip open, keeping the shoulders level. Exhale, step that foot through the hands, pausing in runner's lunge, open heart. Exhaling, step that back foot forward to the outside of your front foot. So we're in a forward bend with the right shin in front. Exhale, surrender into the fold, letting your head get heavy, relaxing the jaw and the brow. For more, you can walk your hands over to the right side of your mat this time. Inhale, come back to center, lifting halfway. Exhale to standing. Keep your legs crossed. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. This time, right hand grabs the left wrist. You side bend to the right. Step your left foot back and over for your curtsy stepped side bend. Exhale to mountain pose, feet under hips, arms by the sides. Maybe roll it out of the shoulders. So keeping the feet wide, as you exhale, drop the seat for chair pose. Just a short chair pose here. Keep your hips low and then interlace hands behind the back. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, fold forward, sending your knuckles overhead. Maybe there's a gentle bend of the knees. Starting to access the heart in honor of loving Libra. Inhale, release the interlace, lifting halfway. And your choice, you can take a vinyasa here, hold a plank, or just step back to down dog. On your inhale, let's come to plank and lower slowly to the belly. For Sphinx pose, bring the elbows forward with the forearms parallel. The elbows are right under the shoulders, the palms are flat. You want to feel supported here through your heart space. This will be our Libra love sequence. We're going to be opening the heart, playing with balance, and also stretching through the low back. From your Sphinx pose, walk your arms over to the right side. Again, just enough to feel a stretch down your left side and maybe in the left low back. Elbows are still under the shoulders. Keep your neck long. Inhale, walk the arms through center over to the left. Forearms are parallel, palms are flat. Breathing deep. Shining your heart forward. Inhale, walk the arms back to center, coming into a side-lying balance pose. Roll onto your right side, resting your head on your hand. Stack the hips and the legs. Use your left hand in front of you for support. You could stay here or reach for the left big toe with your left peace fingers and press that leg up to the sky. If this is too much, you can just play with lifting and lowering the top leg. This pose definitely reminded me of Libra. I couldn't decide whether to call it like a side-lying scales pose or a side-lying sundial. So let me know in the comments what you would call it. In honor of the full pink moon in Libra, of course. Just a couple more breaths. As you exhale, slowly release the leg. We're going to roll back to the belly and onto the left side. Bringing your elbow to the mat, resting your head on your hand, stacking through the shoulders, hips, and legs. Support yourself with your right hand and then choose whether you're lifting the leg or reaching for the big toe with the right peace fingers. As you exhale, release with control and roll back to the belly. Resting your head on your hands, just wiggle the hips side to side, letting it go. From here, send your right arm out to the side, bring your left hand under the shoulder, and roll onto your right side. Option to lift the left leg, bend the knee, and step the left foot back. It's a really deep shoulder stretch, going deeper into the heart space. Keep breathing. Slowly release back to the belly, reaching your left arm out to the side in line with the shoulder, palm down. right hand under the shoulder presses you onto the left side. Take your time. An option to lift the top leg and to step the foot back. There's also a gentle twist action here. Exhale, gently release back to your belly. Taking a moment, just lying neutral, head on the hands. And when you're ready, let's flip onto the back, drawing the knees into the chest, giving yourself a squeeze. One more massage for the low back. And then grab the arches of the feet for happy baby, bending the knees wide and deep out to the side. And when the time's right, you can release, taking shape for a final rest. If you're in Shavasana, like me, take a moment to walk the shoulder blades down and away from your ears, creating a lift in your heart. And connect the hands to the heart and the belly. Just to ground back down, witnessing the rise and fall of breath. When you're ready, release the arms down by your sides. Forget the breath and just drift off into effortless rest. Enjoy. Starting to transition back. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor, grounding down and deepening your breath. Very slowly roll to your side. You can press up to a seat with the hands at heart center. Thank you so much for honoring the full pink moon with me today. Let's bring the thumbs to the third eye and bow to honor each other. Happy full moon, everybody. Just letting you know that there's lots of ways to support the channel now. You can send a donation using the links in the description. You can become a member of the channel as well. And I hope I will have my merch store up and running in time for this class, so keep a lookout for that. And if you enjoyed class, please share your experience on Instagram. You can tag me at moonmedicine_yoga. I love sharing your stories and your posts and your reels. They're all so amazing. And that is all for now. Thank you again for being just as you are. I will see you again soon on the mat and under the moon. Bye-bye, yogis.